Well, if you move your men onto the North Ridge, you'll be able to keep us informed of their movements while we circle round to the south.
Yes, sir. We'll maintain radio contact until we know they're on the move.
Yes, I love the dark of the green you've chosen there. It really draws your focus in, doesn't it?
Oh, yes.
That's great.
Yes, well, rather like Rosemary, I was concerned to get the clouds right first.
Yes, because clouds are notoriously difficult, aren't they?
Absolutely. Almost as difficult as people.
Well, the thing to remember about people is the eyes come halfway down the head rather than at the top, as you might think. Well, let's take a look at our third artist. John's taken a slightly different approach, haven't you, John?
Yeah, it's called They Were Betrayed. I've littered the landscape with the corpses of all the people from the area who were sent to die on the slaughter fields of the Western Front.
What a lovely idea. You've really got the rat crawling out of the eye socket down to a T, haven't you? Well, keep up the good work.
So you've got the one sort, the men, and they have the bit that sticks out.
They're like us.
Yeah.
But you think there should be another sort?
Yeah, I think there should be another sort.
What for?
I think there should be another sort who, where the men have got the bit that sticks out, they should have a bit that goes in, sort of a hole.
What, to help stacking?
Yeah, it would help stacking. They'd really tessellate well.
See, I'm not sure it would, actually. I'm not sure it would go in that easily. I think you'd have to sort of work it in, because it's got no purchase, because it's floppy.
No, it wouldn't, because the thing that sticks out, that could change shape. It could go sort of rigid.
What, when you need to stack them?
Yeah, only for stacking.
I think that's a bit fussy, just for stacking. I think it would be worth it if it was useful for something other than stacking.
OK, let's have a think.
So, could you tell us something, Michael, about your previous proofreading experience?
Yeah, I started out on pure text-based publications, computer manuals, that sort of thing. But recently I've been proofreading for the National Geographic.
Oh, well, that's great. Text and image. Well, here at Muff Dive, I don't think you'll be experiencing anything new. A word to the wise on wanking. By all means, go ahead. But believe me, by the end of the week, you won't want to see another split beaver as long as you live.
I can imagine. Well, there's no sign of a struggle, although there are 2 small contusions on the back of the legs.
Right, well, we'll just have to assume it's drowning until we get the results back from the lab.
Yeah, OK. Yeah, also here, you've got to massively come in her face, which is a split infinitive. It should be massively to come in her face or to come massively in her face.
Right, yeah. I think I prefer the second one.
Yeah, me too. Also, in this Reader's Wives section, you've got this Sally character falling into a very common trap. She says, Sven started to lick out Janice and I, because and I sounds more polite. But actually it should be Sven started to lick out Janice and me, or Sven started to lick me and Janice out, preposition at the end.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's very simple. Imagine if Janice wasn't being licked out. The sentence would be, Sven started to lick me out. It wouldn't be, Sven started to lick I out. That's gibberish. So, when you put Janice back in, it stays the same. Sven started to lick Janice and me out.
Right, yeah.
Also, cum is surely spelt with an O-M-E. Unless that's a house.
That's a house style, yeah.
Oh, that's lovely, Dermot. And I know a good cheat for trees I'll show you later. Now, as ever, John's given us something a little more daring, haven't you, John?
Well, yeah.
Oh, John, that's really pretty. Very dramatic use of colour there. The way you've contrasted the pastels of Diana's face with the richer primary colours of the blood and the Nazi cross. Oh, that's lovely, John. I'd love to have that in my bathroom.
Would you? Would you really? OK. OK.
Ooh, this was a good idea, Graham.
Yes, wasn't it? On a day like this.
What a nice pub.
Yes, it's a lovely pub. Now, what shall we have?
Ooh, good idea. Now then. Hello. Right. What do you fancy, Graham?
Well, do you know, John, it's such a lovely day. I thought I might have a glass of beer.
Oh, what a good idea. A nice, refreshing glass of crisp beer on a day like this. Just the job. Could we have 2 nice glasses of beer, please?
Pints, is that?
Ooh, why not? Yes, 2 pint-sized glasses of beer.
On the slate.
Yes.
Ooh, look at that. Do you know, I wouldn't mind another one of those.
Yes, those were good, weren't they? Can we have 2 more glasses of beer, please?
This is the gentleman that wanted to see you.
Ah, hello, how can I help you?
Hello. I believe your hotel has just opened, and so I've brought you your Gideon Bibles.
Oh, yes, we meant to get in touch with you. We've actually had a better offer.
You've...
Yes, we've decided to take Giles annuals instead.
Oh, I see. Isn't Giles dead?
Yes, but so, if you'll forgive me, is Jesus, but Giles still produces an annual.
It's just a bit more relevant, isn't it?
Thank you, Penny. Yes, we just thought it was a bit more relevant.
Also, did you mean to use an Oxford comma? You know, that comma before an and.
Well, sometimes.
It's just as obscuring a nipple there.
All right, yeah. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
You are quite right, John. The nice Scotch whisky goes very well with the refreshing glasses of beer.
Yes, don't they? And on a nice day like this, what could be more appropriate
2 more glasses of beer, please.
than a few glasses of refreshing beer among friends?
And 2 more glasses of whisky.
On a day like this, what a good idea.
It was a good idea, wasn't it? What a lovely pub.
We'll remember this place.
Time, gentlemen, please.
And just 2 more cool, refreshing glasses of beer, please. I'm rather warm.
It's a scorcher, isn't it?
I'm afraid I've just called time.
Oh. We only wanted a couple of crisp glasses of refreshing beer.
What could possibly be the harm in that?
Well, if we're to be treated like alcoholics, then I shall wend my way home to my wife.
Yes, I might go with you home to my wife.
And when we get there, we can have a couple of refreshing glasses of neat vodka, the cheap stuff.
That sounds like a plan.
Perfect end to a lovely day.